Alright, everyone, here. We are here at Dugout MX at Bootleg Dirt Bike Park for the TMS, the Mayhem Series, round 1 here at Mayhem Hill. So, we're going to go on with a couple of interviews. First one that's gonna come up is Cloud. Cloud, could you come up over here? Alright, so Cloud's got a nice fit rockin'. He's made a new fit for this race. So let's hear it from the man himself. So how are you doing, Cloud?
Good. I'm feeling pretty confident. I mean, the track is decent. I'm just worried about the other racers. I don't know what they're using. But in general, the bike feels good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you specifically concerned about what bikes they're using or what?
More about how they ride. I've seen a few go flying around the track and they look pretty sketchy. But that's really it. And if they have slower bikes, that's gonna mess some people up.
You think you're gonna take the win today?
Probably, if everything goes good. Yeah, if everything goes just as planned, then yeah, it'll be good.
So who's your biggest competitor?
I guess it would be Toxic.
Okay. Alright then. So thanks, Cloud, for speaking to us. So next up we're gonna have Cloud's biggest competitor, Toxic, to come up. Toxic's also got a nice fit, kinda going away from that old blue that he used to wear. So, Krampus, how's it going?
There. Good.
Good? Alright, how are you feeling for this race?
Just a normal race.
Hold on, we can barely hear you. Could you speak up a bit?
It's just any normal race.
Any normal race for you?
Race. Just what I always be like. Yep.
You're just gonna try to go for the win, right?
Yep. Just gonna be cruising.
What's your plan on the first corner?
Not get absolutely launched out of it.
Yeah. We've seen quite a bit of people get messed up in the first corner. Well, thanks for that, Toxic. Go back to your gate. Next one that's gonna come up is Booma, and that's our last person. Hey, Booma. How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing alright. So, what's your game plan for today?
My game plan is, go as fast as I can, but wipe out everyone and just go for as many wrecks as I can, like Demolition Derby.
So, pretty much the person that Cloud's afraid of?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely a lot different from Toxic and Cloud, so. It seems like you're running a KTM. Normally you run a Kawasaki. What's up with that?
I've been experimenting with bikes. I've been liking the feel of the KTM. I've been running the 150, so I thought I would race the 450 KTM.
Okay. You do know, right, that the KTMs have probably one of the worst suspension for the track, right?
Yeah, but my skill just cancels out the bad suspension because I'm just like that.
Well, seems like you're pretty confident. Alright, well, let's leave it to the race. Alright, fellas. We're gonna go all the way back. So, actually, I don't have anyone click the gate, so I think I'm not able to click the gate. So, well, why don't we run this old style that we used to? So everyone pull up in front of the gate so your rear tire is right on the concrete. So just pull up so your rear tire is right on the concrete. Look at Cloud over here, or Toxic. Let's give him a perfect example. So just pull up a bit, please, because that's how we're gonna do it since I'm not at the gate. So that's how it's gonna be. This is the 450 Pro class. So you guys ready for TMS racing? No response. They're all focused. Anyway, we're right about to start. We got 10 seconds 10 seconds. Wait a minute. Shoot. Hold on. Give me a second, fellas. We got a little bit of an issue going on. Alright, I think that fixes it. We got a little bit of an issue going on. Alright, test. Alright, I think that fixes it. We got a little bit of an issue. Alright, can someone speak real quick?
Yeah.
Test. Alright, I think that fixes it. We got a little bit of an issue. Alright, can someone speak real quick?
Yeah.
Test. Alright, I guess that works. Okay, fellas, you ready? Now, do not try to jump the start. If you do, I'm going to give you a penalty. So, sit tight. Let me just turn off the audio. We are going to... Let's just vote on this real quick. Would you guys want to do 2 motos or just 1 big race?
1.
What, just 1 big race?
1 big race.
Alright, seems like the majority is 1. Alright, Cloud, can you do a countdown for 10 seconds? Alright, everyone, we are going to do 15 laps. So if you could count your own laps, that'd be nice instead of me doing it for you. If you need to just say your lap number when you reach the finish over there, just say it out loud. You might as well. Go. You can go when the countdown says go. And the revs are up. And they're going in for the whole shot. Seems like Cloud gets a good jump. Takes the whole shot. And he's out in the lead, hits the triple. Followed behind is Booma. Going into the second corner, Cloud gets a little bit hung up on the inside. Cloud is going out for it right now. Going with max speed. Falling behind, you got Toxic getting a little swirly on those whoops. Third place, Booma dropped back. Cloud's still out in front trying to pull away. Toxic doesn't want that to happen. As they come under the bridge and they go around to the big gap jump. Hitting the big gap jump. Cloud's out to a good early lead, finishing his first lap. Now on a second. Falling behind, I think, is Toxic. Third, Booma. And in fourth, can't really tell. I think we'll have to see after the race. Someone on a KTM, number 13, I think. Cloud's still out in the lead, hitting the step up. And it seems like he's built a bigger gap between him and Toxic. Cloud's really out for it, but he may crash. He's going a little bit too fast. But that's what flying Yamahas is, too fast. And Toxic is still far behind. Oh, looks like Toxic went down. Doesn't make the gap jump, I don't think. And Cloud is starting his third lap, finishing his second. Toxic has still managed to maintain second place. And it seems like Booma dropped back too. There's bigger gaps going on. Still going on for 15 laps. I don't even know where Cloud is. Cloud has built a really big gap. And Cloud coming to the 180 corner near the gap jump. Hit the double. Hits gap jump. Finishing his third lap. Now he's on his fourth lap. Correct me if I'm wrong. So he's on his fourth. And Toxic coming through. Seems like Booma still dropping back. He's got to step up his game. It seems like the positions are all really the same. Cloud's got almost like a 10-second lead now. He's really going fast. He's been watching a little bit too much Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. Oh, that's going to cause Cloud. He goes outside, misses his line, but he's still really far ahead. I don't know where Toxic is. Toxic's still hitting there. hitting that Lucas Oil sign. Cloud's already at the gap jump though. He's just a little bit too fast. Now he's finishing his 4th lap. Now he's on his 5th. And let's see who's coming through. He's got a massive lead. Toxic coming through, finishing his 4th, now on his 5th. And in 3rd, it seems like Buma's actually catching up. Oh, and he crashes. He hits the inside rut, flips to the outside, and now he's behind pretty much about 5 to 10 seconds. Coming through in 4th. Seems like a position was changed. Now the KTM falls behind to 5th. I think in last place, someone on a Suzuki. Not sure who that is. And Cloud's coming through again. About to finish his 5th lap. And now Cloud is on his 6th lap already. And Toxic pretty much, I think he fell behind a bit. He's got to step up his game. See how far Buma is. Buma, I think he dropped behind too. Buma finishing his 5th. Cloud's probably already gapped some people. A little bit of a crash here on the gap jump. Cloud coming through again, finishing his 6th and going on his 7th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Man, Cloud is really out for it. Barely any mistakes. Toxic coming through. Cloud, you're finishing your 7th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll be on your 8th. Okay. Double check. Cloud's coming through. And he's going to finish his 7th. And now he is on his 8th. He's got 7 more laps to go. Or 8 more laps, I think. Toxic coming through too. I think he's narrowed the gap, I think. Not by much, though. Cloud's still going in there with speed and precision. Goes outside. Hopefully he won't make that same mistake. Slipping out of the rut. Oh, a little bit of a crash under the bridge. And now he's coming up on some lappers. Cloud is now finishing his 8th lap. Now he's on his 9th. That's about 6 more to go. I think Toxic has narrowed that gap, but he crashes on the ruts, and now he's made that gap bigger. Not doing too good. Cloud's really out for it. Hitting the sign. Takes the outside again. Hits the step down with maximum speed. Goes into the ruts. Comes out. Double. And now he is on his 10th lap. Coming up on some lappers. Cloud might be catching up. So blue flag to the person on the Honda. I think that's a person on a Honda. Blue flag, keep your line. Boomer coming through. Honda coming through, keeping his line nice and good. Cloud hitting that with max speed. And it seems like got another lapper coming through. And Toxic is on his way to try and reclaim his claim first place. But Cloud's already coming through to finish his 10th. Now he's on his 11th. Coming in with max speed. He's about to pass this lapper, taking it nice and patient, make sure he doesn't crash. Doesn't want to give Toxic any opportunity, but he just kind of did, going a little bit too outside, costing about maybe not even a second. Oh, Cloud costing, giving Toxic another second. Seems like the mistakes are really starting to catch up to him now, as he's got about 3 more laps to go, as he's on his 11th. But he just crashes again at the sign. Krampus is going to be able to catch up at this rate. He's making way too many mistakes that he can't afford. He's got to tone it down a bit. Cloud now on his 12th lap, finishing his 11th. Going through the whoops. Almost falls off the bridge. Ooh. Seems like one of the lappers has fallen off the main rut. Watch out. Lapper almost hit Toxic off. Cloud now finishing his 12th. Now he's on his 13th lap. 13th lap. So he's got about 3 or 2 more laps to go out here. Seems like this lapper has been always been in front of Cloud for some reason, despite how many times the lappers crashed. Seems like, I think Toxic is getting a little bit of speed up. Yeah, he's getting a little more out there after Cloud's multiple crashes and such. Oh, Cloud crashes under the bridge. Cloud might be able to make it. Cloud coming through to finish his 13th. Now he's on his 14th. I think this is white flag, I think. Yeah, this is white flag. Got like 1 or 2 more laps to go. Come through the whoops. Gets a little bit squirrely. Hitting the step up. Lapper's still out in the lead, and Cloud is crashed over a rut. Toxic is making up speed. We've got a battle going on for first place. While there's a white flag going on, Toxic is catching up and they're battling. Toxic has stepped up his game and he's past Cloud. Toxic's still out in the lead. Hitting the gap jump. 1 more lap to go. Now they're on their 15th. They got 1 more lap to go, and Toxic is gaining a lead. He might win this. He might win this.
Outside, please.
Couple of riders coming up on Cloud, so watch out. Toxic has now built a big gap, but Toxic, or not Toxic, Cloud needs to catch up because this is the final lap. There might be a bad mistake for Toxic that could cost him. But it seems like for now, Toxic is really out there trying to get it. Seems like he really wants to get this. He waited the entire race, and it's now on the last lap. And it seems like our winner, first place, goes to Krampus with the win. We've got Toxic number 1, Cloud number 2.
Wow.
Lappers still got another lap to go. They do know that. That's nice. And coming through for third place, I do have good reason to believe it would be Booma. I don't see Booma though. Booma is somewhere. I don't know. I might have went by him. No idea where he went. I might be just blind. He might be. Oh, Booma. Did Booma go AFK or something? Did he decide to not finish? No idea. But I don't know who's going to be in third place if Booma isn't. It seems like third place might go to this guy on the KTM. I'm not sure if he's got another lap or two. No idea. I think he might have another lap to go. Not too sure. Yeah, I think they got probably another extra lap. I got passed by Honda. Why are you over there, though? Why are you over here? And then you had to go clean your room. Oof. I think you finished. Yeah, I think you finished. Alright, it looks like our third place goes to number 18. Seems like Booma doesn't really get it. I think he's going to be a DNF or a last place. And then coming back through the finish is number... Oh, I guess he's going for another lap. Well, I guess that guy's going to take fourth place, though. I think. That was an amazing race. So we're going to do a after-race interview with Cloud and Toxic. So let's start off with Toxic. Hey, what's going on? Toxic, you there?
Yeah.
Alright, so Toxic, how was that? That was a last lap comeback. How do you feel?
I did not expect that at all. I kept getting hit by this dude right here. I could not get past him. This guy.
Yeah, I think Cloud had a couple of trouble with lappers. I think you got.
Oh, he
fourth.
Always does.
You got fifth. You got fifth. You got fourth. No, you got third. You got fourth. My bad. My bad. Booma got fifth. And then I think Suzuki left. Positions? What were the positions? Toxic first. Cloud second. This guy third. You fourth. And then Booma fifth.
That was a nice comeback.
Another person DNF. So,
That was a very nice comeback.
yeah, that was. I'm going to be honest. So you really sped up a lot. What do you think led to your victory? What do you think led to you winning?
I mean, at the start I was doing bad because I did not practice whatsoever. So I was just kind of dying everywhere, but then I started getting more and more consistent, and then there we go.
All right. So are you going to show up to the amateur race tomorrow?
To what?
To the amateur race tomorrow. We'll be doing amateurs.
Sure.
All right. Well, our next round is next weekend at Motocross Haven / Ski Jump. So a little bit of a throwback to our first two races. That was really nice. So let's go to Cloud.
Yo, Cloud.
So Cloud, how are you feeling after that race?
Hold on, let me say something real quick. Yo, Cloud, I got a few cheater lines on Ski Jump. I'll show you it later. I got a few of them.
Cloud, you there?
Yeah.
Alright, so how are you feeling after that race?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you got second place and you
Honda
lost to
kid-
Krampus, so...
Yeah, because every single time I get close to a lapper, especially the kid on with the Lawrence gear, Honda gear, kept on cross jumping and it messed me up so many times. And then after Toxic passed me, he hit me in the air and I went flying into the trees.
Oh, that sucks.
So I couldn't hit any of the ruts at all.
You were doing really good for like the majority of the race, and then at the later laps you started
Until I
messing
got-
up. Why did you start messing up?
I started messing up because I got close to that Honda kid. He kept on cross jumping and hitting me.
Alright. You gonna show up to the amateur race the next round?
Which is?
Next round is Motocross Haven at ski jump.
Why not?
Alright.
Well, actually, I don't know if I will be able to. I don't know.
Well,
I'll see if
that's
I
it
can.
for the main event. Let's just stick around for a bit because I want to get a couple of clips. So I'm going to fly real quick, and if you guys want to hit some jumps on the track, I'll be recording, so I could also get some pictures. So, it's your decision. I will.
Racer,
What?
what you doing, pal? I thought you were gonna record me, meanie. You know. Hey, come on, Clyde. I have experience racing.
You cross jump.
No.
You were cross jumping in front of me.
Bro, Clyde, you were always getting destroyed by lappers.
I swear that's their only fucking goal. It's always that.
I just
Have you not
dodged
heard
them.
the interviews of that's what I'm trying to do, but when you have people like the alien kid, all he does is cross jump.
You gotta
You cannot
learn
get
how to
past
go into
it.
public servers